everybody, and welcome back to Kayfabe Kingdom. Before we get started with today's video, if you have not already, please be sure to subscribe and turn on post notifications so you never miss out on any of our daily wrestling content. So, let's take a deep dive real quick into the indies. We don't really give a lot of shout outs to the indie promotions, and they deserve it, honestly, but this story right here is actually really worth reporting on. So, if you guys know who Sami Callihan is, he is a wrestler, was signed with MLW, and is signed with TNA. He's also made a couple of stints on CZW, PWG, I mean the list goes on and on and on. This guy's a person that's been around the indies for a long time. But anyway, recently it looks like he got fired from MLW, and there have been a lot of different reports going on about what it could be. He did actually spit on Jim Cornette's face, who was a ring announcer for MLW. This pertains to the comments that Jim made about Sonny during the AEW Double or Nothing broadcast, which, you know, I am not going to defend him for the comments that he made. Yes, they were incorrect. Yes, they were a little, wrong with the times. But I am also going to say that Sami Callihan, if he knows anything about Jim Cornette, should know that 90% of what comes out of his mouth is a work and not his true opinions on the situation. He's a worker. Come on. He's going to say things that get under people's skin to garner a reaction, so he gets more views for his podcast, gets more views on the promotion that he's working with the time, and he's a kayfabe heel. Simple as that. He is kayfabe, okay? He is not saying these things because they are of direct correlation with his beliefs, because if you listen to the podcast that he actually produces, he's very liberal, okay? He's a kayfabe Southern heel. So I am going to go out on a limb and say nobody can be that ignorant or that much of a snowflake to not understand that this was a work by Jim to garner heat. So if this was the issue that led to his demise, then he has some serious issues going on there, brother. You need to understand that wrestling is still kayfabe to some people, and people take their kayfabe gimmick out into the real world, and that is what we have seen with Jim Cornette. So for you to think that he is some southern racist person is blasphemous. But anyway, I digress on that situation. There's only so much talking I can do about this before it becomes infuriatingly stupid. The real reason it looks like Sami Callihan has been released from MLW is he actually, in his match with Manus Warner on their latest MLW Fusion show, accumulated a total damage cost of $10,000. So all signs are pointing to this guy being a complete and utter recluse in the ring. I mean, how do you legitimately, non-kayfabe, cause $10,000 worth of damage to an arena? I get that you're trying to put on a show, but my God, there is no reason why you should even come anywhere close to that amount of damage. I mean, I get a couple of bleachers being, destroyed, but $10,000 worth of bleachers destroyed? Dude, chill out, okay? Your name's already sliding down the slope of irrelevancy since you left NXT, and now it looks like your stock is going to plummet even more just by creating a toxic environment by your beliefs. And I understand that, you were frustrated. I get it. You were frustrated that you thought it was a shoot. You thought that he's being this angry person just for the sake of being an angry person, when your immaturity led you astray from understanding that he's a kayfabe heel in and out of the ring, and you took it out on the promoter, on Jim Cornette, and you've now taken it out on the arena for, I'm assuming you think that they're wrong because they hired Jim Cornette. So you're now going to take it out on MLW and Jim Cornette for your lack of wherewithal. I mean, yes, what he said was infuriating, but that's no different than any employee going up to the boss and saying, the people that we work for are terrible people, and then starting to flip desks and accrue damages at that job. You don't get away with spitting in the face of a coworker because of their views or what they said, even if it's kayfabe or not kayfabe, and then you don't get away with accruing damages because you're angry. You could say that it was a work and you were doing this just because, I was trying to put on the best show possible, but it seems as though you were doing it to spite the company for hiring another employee, for hiring a coworker of yours that you don't agree with. So this immature action has now been observed by not only the marks of the internet, not only the people that observe MLW, but now it has been observed by multiple different promotions. You get what I'm saying? This stupid fucking action that you believe was justified in your head has now been observed by multiple promotions. The people that pay your bills. Because I don't think, working cheap ass venues at a VFW are really going to make you paid. It's the bigger promotions that have a bigger checkbook that, they do observe. As much as you would like to believe that they don't pay attention, they pay attention. This was just something that could have been avoided completely if you just kept your head down and worked, instead of feeling the need to make your voice heard on situations that were a work. This is just all around stupid. I'm done talking about this. Let me know down in the comment section below what you think. Is this honestly, are we being worked? Is this one gigantic work from MLW because they did have that loser leaves town match? Or is this just Sami Callihan being an idiot? Or am I being an idiot for thinking that he's being an idiot? Leave a comment down below what you think. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Later.